Okay guys, so I've been thinking I need a placeholder or a link list, so to speak, of the range test I'm doing with OPARaY. So for those who don't know, my OPARaY is my Tesla Model Y long range. Anyway, I've done 2 range tests so far. So I've done a 30 mile per hour range test. Did that back on September 19th. Oh, I uploaded it just a month ago. The results was 354 miles using 71 kilowatt hours, and it got 200 watt hours per mile, which turns out to be 5 miles per kilowatt. I unfortunately didn't record the time, but I can tell you that it was done in several sessions over 2 days. The other range test I have done is the 70 mile per hour range test. That was back on January 27th, 2023. That covered 262 miles for 71 kilowatt hours. I used 271 watt hours per mile, which is roughly 3.7 miles per kilowatt. And that was 4 hours, 10 minutes. Okay, so on my list, I would like to do an 80 mile per hour range test. Now I'll require a modification of my highway test because 183A and 45 don't really support going 80. At least not speed limit wise, so I'll have to bypass that. And I would like to do a 55 mile per hour range test because it looks a lot like I'm giving up almost 2 miles per kilowatt. That can't be quite right, but going 80 versus going 55. So I'd like to do an 80, a 55. And the other thing I would like to do is my car has the aerodynamic wheel caps on it. But I mean, it doesn't really look cool, right? If you take off the caps, then you got the spoked wheels underneath. Now it looks cooler. So what I'd like to know is how much extra energy am I using to do that driving? I think the estimate from the Tesla website was something like 15 miles of range given up, or 15 miles of range added when you put on the hubcaps. So just try that out. And then I'm hoping that a friend of mine buys a Tesla Model 3 short range, and it would be nice to do a 70 mile range test on that to see what the difference is, and also to get a good idea of what the efficiency is, because people talk about the efficiency of the Model 3, Model 3 in general, but short range being 4, maybe even better miles per kilowatt, which would be really excellent. Anyway, there we go. When I upload this, I'll link in those 2 range tests I've already done. And in the future, I'll add in the other range tests, and then we'll see what I can do about updating the list. There you go.